Hey YouTubers, it's Natural Girl, and I am just busy. All day yesterday I was cleaning out something that we're using for storage, so I thought I would show it to you. So we bought this little trailer. It's not anything much, it's these old trailers, 1960s, but the windows don't even shut. We have to duct tape them shut. But it works great as a little more mobile storage unit. So right now we had to have a place to put some of our food storage, so I went and cleaned it out yesterday, and it's all clean, and so now we can start moving stuff in. So anyway, we'll let you have kind of a tour of what it looks like inside. It didn't look like that when we first got it. It was pretty gross, but that's okay. You can clean it up and make it look actually pretty fancy. So I took out all the cushions and washed them. Got them all clean. You can take the cushions out of the zip things and wash them individually. I just went to what do you call it? To one of those laundromats and got everything all cleaned up. But we just went and washed everything, and here's the interior. Just starting to put stuff in now. That's just toilet paper on the floor when I was cleaning windows. So bathroom, kitchen, but we're using it as a storage unit right now because we're gonna have to move it pretty soon until we get something more permanent. But it's just really nice to be able to have something cheap and reasonable. They you can get these. Well, we got this one for $500, so you know you can get them pretty cheap. But anyway, just wanted to show you what we're doing right now here. So back to Nature Living. Well, I'm finally done. Got everything loaded in there, and so now I have my own little country store. Let me take you inside, and you can see what is inside and what we've done here, or what I've done here. So here we go. Let's go into the store, and you can see that I have stuff all organized and everywhere, so I can find exactly what I want when I want it. So since we live in the middle of nowhere, it's nice to, when you need an ingredient for a recipe, that you don't have to go down into town, which is going to take an extra 40 minutes there and back or more. And so it is actually, it's about 20 minutes down the road and about 20 minutes into town, so it's about 40 minutes there and 40 minutes back, which would take way too long. And so instead I can just have all my stuff where I need it, when I need it. And let's see, he got stuff everywhere, but it's all the stuff I use to make my food. So here we go, and there's stuff on this side too. Lots of buckets, lots of stuff, and food, some oil spilled, food grade oil spilled on top of that one on the way here, so that kind of sucked. But there's a lot of food there, and I did clean the bathroom thoroughly, so it's really clean. And I just stored, there's my oil and some of my other stuff and my stuff that's in the shower. So with that food, we will be just fine. Plus we have a bunch of food in another storage unit too. So when I need to bring out the stuff from there, I will be able to bring that here as well. Well, this is just an idea of what you guys can do too with making a shed for $500 that maybe you want to tote around to a different spot on your property or whatever. You can have your own country store. As a little side note, you may want to put some of these blocks or, you know, decon pellets or something like that that kills mice. Just because when you're in a country store, when you have something like this, you might have little visitors and welcome guests that come in and devour your food, so, or contaminate it. So I'm just going to come and sprinkle a little bit of this once I get it open. Let's see, just a second. I'm going to sprinkle some of this stuff in there. This is the thing you don't want to put it into, because the mice never go in there to eat the pellets or the logs. So that if you take this and you just put one every so often, I'll put one in the bathroom here. I'm getting out. Oh, got a bunch of poison, but not the locks themselves. And I really don't want to touch the stuff. It's kind of gross. I just have to touch it like that. And put one over here. So there's one. And put another one over here. It's not that big of a place, so that should give them plenty to munch on. Push it under the counter there. There. So that should keep them satisfied with something to munch on other than my food. Because it smells really good, and I'm sure they're going to love it. Well, since the job's done, it's now time to lock up the store. Well, you think, why would we need to lock up the store clear in the middle of nowhere? Well, we have a neighbor called the Friendly Black Bear. And he loves to come into trailers, especially if you leave things undone. So we're going to go ahead and lock it up. Now we are just going to take it, and once I find out where that is on there, okay, there we go. We're just going to take it and lock it up like this. Now he won't know, so shh, don't tell him. It's not really locked. That way it's easier for me to get into. Anyway, talk to you later. Bye-bye.